Are we live? Good. It's one of those days. By which I mean it's not bad. It's actually really good. It's just exciting, and I'm kind of like nervous. I'm a nervous wreck right now. I could just be going. I go into Rick mode when I start getting like super hype about stuff, and I even start to sound like it when I'm ranting outside. I'm just. And I was saying. All right. So. We're gonna do 151 first. No. Yes. No. No. Because I'm gonna take this back into Ableton afterwards. I'm gonna replace the motif drums with freaking good samples. Like I don't want to. I don't want this to not to just sound. I might make it sound like just general MIDI. I don't know. Yeah, but it's got the live drums already, so I don't know. Maybe that's a good combination. General MIDI chintziness, like super freaking. What do you think, guys? Should I keep the MIDI sound, or should I try to produce it like more pop gloss style? I could do that for the remix too, so it doesn't have to be for this. This is for the show, and this sequence is basically a bunch of whack music is being heard during this scene. The whole point of the song is to be whack, so it can have good production quality, but just be empty sounding, or it can just also sound kind of whack and crappy just to give the impression. It's like how they add the yellow color to the cheddar cheese. You know how cheddar cheese is white until they add the orange color? This is adding some orange color back, is making it sound MIDI-ish, like extra synthy and artificial sounding, to contrast with the freaking live raw funk of the next track. Like the Princey sounding one, the Quincy Princey. That's what I'm gonna just call that style. Quince Prince style. That's what it is basically. It's just like a throwdown jam. So that's got to be as maximum as possible after this sort of, not as minimum as possible necessarily. It can be like, it can sound big, but it just needs to sound whack is the only way to describe it. It's got to sound whack. So I'm going to make it sound as whack as possible while still having these, these nice like super straightforward drums on there that Brian so lovingly contributed. He hates holding back, so that's why I let him cut loose at the end. And now we have a bunch of really bomb ass playing for this track. So if I want to remix it, I could speed it up by double and do a drum step remix. Like we could do a lot of stuff with Brian's playing. He's a very good drummer. So I'm going to take the files that are now on Crate and drag them into my folder here. Oh wait, are we back? Or are we off? Oh, we're on? Okay, good. I had a moment there where it didn't refresh for me. Okay, cool. I got spooked for a minute there. Man. All right, so we're going to copy over all the files now. I got to go onto the network here. Live drums in the same folder that I put my stuff. I love it. I love it. He calls one of them crazy and one of them good. Crazy take. Mixdowns 22. Okay, cool. Actually, I'm just going to copy the whole live drums folder into the mixdowns folder. No. OKKO projects 22. Oh, yeah. Live drums. Go. It's the bottom massage machine. Go. All right. Let's drag 76 in. Let's hear the crazy take first. I just want to hear that first. He exported them left and right. So I gotta pan this hard left and right. Different tracks. Oh, I could have put them all on one track. No, it would have made them sequential. Anyway, let's hard pan these. All right. I love Brian so much. He's gonna go nuts, isn't he? I don't need the freaking click track, come on. Ah, I love his fills. I'm gonna sample the hell out of that. Oh yeah, Brian. You're a maniac. Alright, now this one though. This second one. It's ridiculous. I love it. Brian, you madman. You MFer. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun this year. That's for sure. Alright. 76 drums, good. Alright. I'm gonna begin the process of converting this program of this project over to Ableton at this point. Wait, let me fix this. Ha! That's what it is. Something sounded awful in there. I think it's in the beginning too. There's also another one though. Aha! Get out of here. And that's why it sounds worse when I'm playing it from here. It doesn't seem so bad now, but it's because I didn't play it from here where the note was sustaining. All right, now I'm listening critically for anything that I need to add in the motif before I take it. No, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm on a time crunch here. I need to get this into Ableton, and if I need to add anything, I'll do it there. Right? Because I'm just using this to sketch. Now that it's sketched and it's recorded, I can begin producing it. That's the way to go. But this is still a sketch. Honestly, I could give it to them like this, and they'd be probably either happy with it or want me to change it in some way, but this is good enough, way good enough to show them. But I want to start getting it to the point where it's like, it's a MIDI sketch at first, and I just send that in, and then we record the drums. But this was our chance to get Brian in, and I'm still not done with the whole episode, so I'm actually going to curb this, and I'm going to send this to them with the temp drums without me doing anything to them. And then I'm going to tell them I'm going to be producing it, you know, and in the final. So this one, we're going to almost call it good, but for now, let me go on and work on the other one. And I'm going to work on that one straight in Ableton because at this point I am confident I can do what I need in it. This is mostly just piano. So first, let me listen to Lunch Money Lewis one more time to make sure I don't accidentally plagiarize him. I need to be familiar with his song so that I can do something different. Because if I accidentally get the same riff, and I'm like, oh, this sounds so dope, yeah, oh, this is awesome, and then it's like one note changed from his, I'm not going to be a happy camper, and I'm going to delete it and start over. So you can save that in advance by just becoming really familiar with that thing you're trying not to be. If that makes any sense. So it's almost like a sort of a rolling thing. It's got a little bit of, it's got that boy on his blob thing going on. Do 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 do. So I'm not even gonna work in that sphere. It's gonna be a different flavor of gospel. Not as good a one though, because damn that track. Holy shit, that track is so good. But yeah, Mario Kart uses gospel, so it's like basically like they just straight up throw in gospel chords all over the place. That's how their songs are structured. It's structured like church music. It's glorious. It's amazing. And they speed it up by like, 40 BPM. But they're starting to play it with live instruments now, so you start to feel like, yeah, that could totally be on like, either like an award show in the 90s or like a really good Southern Baptist church who hasn't forgotten that it's still awesome to sound like that. I wish television had more gospel on it. Well, here's our chance. Let's do some. Ah. Well. Cartoon television anyway. There's gospel all over the place. Wrong song. So I'm gonna actually just get out of here. Boom. Save. Walk away. I'm not walking away for real. I'm quitting Cubase though. I wish I could have quit you yesterday, Cubase. But I just did quit you. Ableton Live 9 Suite. Coming soon to a Mac near me. Audio is disabled. Oh. Well then. Quad capture. Oh man, Caleb's coming in today at 5, I think. I think he messaged. I gotta text Caleb and tell him, yo. Just saw this. Me realizing is captured on stream. We're looking forward to it. A lot of stuff today. I love Caleb. I love all of the young, ambitious people who are hanging out at our studio now as our interns and just people hanging out, friends coming around. All right, quad capture. Excellent. Ableton is going into mini mode so that I can use it on this screen. Yo. Oh, dear. Dewey. Hey. Nice to meet you, Charlotte. Whoop. Yeah.
Making all the music.
Yeah, you like the cartoon? We're working on it right now. Nice. Teen Titans Go. Nice. Yeah, I sure hope so. Yeah, it's fun. It's a pretty cool show. Teen Titans Go is really funny too. There's a lot of cool stuff happening. I like the episode where they is it Teen Titans Go or the original where they eat the chili peppers and they all get like they can't stand it, it's too hot and it makes them all sick. I like that episode. Nice. So you'll be able to watch OKKO on your app because it's coming on Cartoon. Yeah, it's going to be on Cartoon Network. It's coming out real soon. You trying to see the screen? Yeah, you can act in there. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to.
Going up in the that's Cartoon Network.
Yeah. We're on the we're on the internet now on Twitch TV. So we have a bunch of really nice people that kind of hang out with us in a chat room while we make music all day. So it's pretty cool. They're watching us now on our cameras and stuff, but they're all. Do you love Minecraft? Yes, I do. Oh yeah. Do you play a lot of it? Do you play it all the time? I play Minecraft. Yeah. Warlocks. Nice. I've Roblox. Oh, Roblox. Yes. Yeah. I had one of my nieces was into it. I think she's too old for it now, but she was really into it. She'd play it all day long. Like just programming. Yeah, for kids. It's amazing. What else do you have a giant minecart? A diamond minecart. Nice. Yeah, we have a mod on our server. Do you ever play with a mod? Like different types of. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, why? Why can't you do that? You just want to eat the eggs. You got to throw them. Yeah, right? You accidentally throw them at the chickens because you throw one and then you throw another and it hits him and he gets all angry. Yeah. Man, Minecraft is so cool. Well, we make video games here too, but hopefully someday we can make something as cool as Minecraft. That's hard though. It's a pretty cool game. But we're going to keep trying though. So, yeah. I'm going to get this project going. And yeah, you have a lot of fun. I hope you have fun, and you can come here anytime and just chill out. We have video games and all kinds of cool stuff. All kinds of weird people hanging out, but they're all nice, so yeah. Oh, what happened to my screen? Oh, I maximized it, so it got rid of my other monitor. Oh my gosh, what was that just now? That was awesome. My life just is weird. There's just constantly, it's like random adorable kids coming through, just because people come to visit everybody and bring families, and I get to meet so many interesting people all day long. All right, well, it's G-rated from here on out, guys. We have a special guest in the building. I might actually even vape off screen. That was just Daddy's oxygen. Ableton Live. Ableton Live. Sorry, I'm switching us around. We're competing for switching because I didn't know if anyone was in there. Rated G for guests. Yes, indeed. Okay, so Ableton. I'm going to bring in everything from here. Wait, I can't. No, I'm starting the new one. Yeah, duh. Okay. This won't be a general MIDI sketch because some of these just need to be produced from the ground up. I can't do a sketch of this. Like I can play the piano in as a sketch, but the beat has to be. I'm not going to use the MIDI drums for the beat in this thing. It's got to be. Well, there will be MIDI drums, but not motif drums. I can't use the temps. Basically, that's what I'm saying. In about 200 times too many words. All right, plugins. We're going to VST. We're going to True Pianos. Dragging that over here. All right, so I want to get the tone dialed in. This has got to be such an active track that I'm gonna have to just pretty much punch this entire way through. But we're gonna get through a bunch of really funky chords together, so let me piece them out one at a time. I'm gonna pick the right patch here, True Pianos. I'm gonna pick the diamond bundle. That sounds a little bit too much like a synth, like a default synth piano. That sounds a little more live. This is the one I usually use for classical music, but this is great for pop music. I like it. Well, it tells you what it is. Grand piano with wide dynamics and rich timbre, or a timbre, whichever you prefer, or prefer. Ha ha ha. Sorry, what I'm doing right now is actually just trying out different chord progressions in my head. Do I want to go da 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 1 2 because I haven't even thought of this track yet, so I'm gonna try to there are a bunch of different progressions that we can use that would be fitting here. So I'm working on them right now. I'm trying out all of them one by one and seeing which one strikes me, like I can flow over it. All right, I'm gonna shut my door. There's a lot of activity going around. I don't mind it, but might show up on mic. Oh, by the way, we're gonna be setting up for arts and cracks soon. So we're gonna be having Bennett doing model building while I'm doing this, which will allow me to go on convenient breaks instead of working for 12 hours straight. So you get to watch him doing awesome stuff while I'm doing nothing for a moment, and then vice versa. We can hand off. Eventually, we'll have 3 things going on at once in here in different disciplines. Like, now it's time for macrame, cooking hour. I mean, we had that at first, but it was unmanageable with the current size team we have. We just need more hands on deck, basically. We'll start doing it again. It's happening in the next couple months. So, man, I'm feeling really G-man like today. I'm like, so, with this a thing we're trying later on this year, Mr. Freeman. Hmm. Sorry, I'm stalling. I'm trying to think so hard right now. This is why I usually rant and pant and pace outside for most of the day to get into the state where I need to write a song. Um, I don't need to write one yet. I need to time wise, but I don't need to in here yet. I got to get to that point where I'm just like, this has to come out of me right now because it's an awesome idea. And then I realized it's not that awesome, but I can make it work. And that's what writing music is. You get this awesome shower idea wherever you happen to be at the time. You realize it kind of sucks when you actually write it out and you're like, yeah, but it's still good. It's still good. It's still good. Just a little derivative or just a little, accidentally ripped off from like something you heard 5 minutes ago. Um, I got it. Nope, I got a seed. I don't got it yet. I got to think. I got to develop it more and see how it can play into the next section. Hmm. Sorry, I've been here silent for a long time, huh? How long has it been? Has it been a minute? It feels like hours. I feel like I'm in the other world right now. My own pocket training dimension. Um, I could even use the 1-3, but I don't. I can't go. But I can go. No, it's too close. I don't want to go there. I don't want to use the third, which is really sucky because that's the most convenient gospel pivot point for a progression. Because it sets up that third in there is like it's a powerful point to say, but things are rough. Do. We struggle, but we try. And the freaking subdominant becomes like the, and then you go, and then but there's always, this is a question mark, right? And then you go here, and the sentence that it's speaking to you in music language is, but then you gotta get into church and then pray your troubles away. Struggles happen in life, but we work, and sometimes it's not enough. But when we come here every week, we can be really tough. That's what gospel music speaks to people, and that's why it's universal. Everyone hears it and they're just like, they feel motivated. It's like really, really uplifting because of the chord progressions. It's because of the way the harmony works. It's an aspirational chord movement. And that's not the only chord progression in gospel, obviously. There's hundreds of them, but they all generally either are blues based to express like pain and suffering, or historical pain and suffering, or current, or they're motivational, like, come into the light and you'll feel pretty good. And that, regardless of what you think spiritually about what underpins gospel music, it is definitely an effective inspirational form of music. Like, you hear it, you can't help but get hyped up because it's just like, yeah, do. So I like it quite a lot, and I don't get a lot of chances to write chords that just feel good like that. Those just super down home kind of, the little trills everywhere. Ah. Whoop. All right, I'm just coming up. I'm trying to like work out some chords that are going to work in this scenario and sound plausible and sound, but more than that, sound groovy. I want to create a good groove. So Mm-mm-mm. Oh yeah, the V13B9. Would that be uh I'm trying to figure it out in this chord. But I would flavor it and just be like do 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 do. All right, let's begin to poke out some stuff. But I need to I need to get this down. I'm gonna ideate a little bit more while sitting here just kind of ranting at you a bit. Because that's I mean that's the process of writing music is just thinking about it and just well for me anyway, just thinking about it, sitting here vaping docilely, you know, and just kind of. First of all, I have to see how long I gotta do this for. I gotta see how long the cut is. So let me mute my thing real quick. I'm not gonna mute my mic. I'm just gonna mute the scene. Ooh, get out of here with that. Whoa! You need to get off my mic and muted and everything. All right, so scene 194. All right, so that goes on for it's about a minute. Seconds and ends at a minute and 8 seconds. So it needs to be a minute, 5 seconds long. No, it starts at 107. Cool. Rad. I don't need to check that. Like, I don't need to work alongside it because this isn't scored. This is just a. I'm going to use my headphones instead of working on speakers. Which means I need to take my headset off. Hang on. Hmm. And I also don't want to plagiarize Wolfpack accidentally either. So Hmm. I got it. All right. It's from a previous episode. It's a theme that I've used a couple times, but I could phrase it perfectly in this idiom. So let this idiot get started. All right, we're off to the races. Yeah, I don't know how to play any of these chords in real time yet. I haven't learned this part, so I'm going to invent it based on the voicing I need next as I'm recording. So, um, this is gonna be piece by piece. Let's just get it done. I can't jam in this style well enough to do this right now. I know the chords to play, but I gotta sound them out. Oh yeah. I gotta charge my phone. If my headphones will reach. Come on. Come on, be a bro, headphones. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. I can charge my phone here. Turn on. Ah, yeah. Nice. Hmm. Hmm. Hell, I could probably just use. No. Nah, man. How do I want to phrase this? Yeah, that's basically how the chord progression goes in the original track. And then, but I can go. Hmm. With the freaking baritone going. I just gotta, I gotta make the chords just jamming enough to pull it off as